I need you to know that I would absolutely never, ever, not ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever impulsively cast on a new sweater. Ever. Not ever. Never. Never. Not ever. Never. Well, I definitely won't impulsively cast something on if I can't find my needles. I think they're attached to another project. Hold, please. Got 'em! Time to not impulsively cast on that sweater. You know what I just realized? I have to do a tubular cast on. Time to go to YouTube. Hi, so obviously I did the reckless thing. I did, which you all knew when I started this video that I would. So here it is. I have to do 8 centimeters, question mark. So, that many. Don't look at my face, look at this. I have to do 8 centimeters, which is just about 3 inches, for those of you who are wondering. Because I don't know centimeters, I'm sorry. So I have to do 8. And I have done 2.5. But my ribbing looks amazing. I'm happy. Yeah, I think the most reckless thing about this cast on is the entire thing. I didn't swatch. It's bottom up, all over color work, raglan. Just sign me up for Crazy Town, USA. Because I have no clue what I'm doing. And even the sleeves are like bottom up. Never done that before. And we start with all over color work. So, bring it on. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'll be curious. Like, I have no clue. I have no clue what my circumference will actually be. No one will be surprised if I frog this and start over. No one. But I'm having fun. Bye. Hello. I have made a lot of progress on this sweater and I haven't shown you anything. That's how it goes. But before I show you that, look, I made a little cup cozy. We're going to Disney World in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. My husband is holding up 2 fingers. 2 weeks from now, we will be in Disney World. And so I wanted a little, like a coffee for my iced coffee, little castle. Boop. Isn't that fun? I'm going to make more. One for all of us. And there are 11 of us going. But I think I'm only going to make it for the girls because that's how it is. But yeah, I wanted to make that. So I made that. But here's my heart sweater. And so I finished the body. The body is done. But before I can move on to the yoke, I have to make the sleeves. So here I am. This is my third attempt on the sleeve. Because I changed the stitch count and forgot, like, on the body, because for some reason the ribbing is more stitches than the body. And I was like, that's weird. Why would I increase for ribbing? So I changed the ribbing count to match the body count, and I forgot to see if I would need to do that for the sleeves too. And would you believe it? Yes. Yes, there was more ribbing stitches than sleeve stitches, and I don't like that. So I had to frog all of the ribbing. And then the second time I did it, I realized I used the wrong needle. I just kept these needles loose in my little notions pouch, but I didn't realize I had another set of needles loose in my notions pouch. So I just opened my pouch and pulled out 2 needles and attached them, and they were wrong. So attempt number 3 with the correct size needles and my knit group that I get to go to because it's summer now, confirmed multiple times that these are the same needle and the correct size needle. And I even cast on and I was like, these are still size whatever. What are these? 4s. These are still US 4s, right? And they're like, yeah, they totally are. And then I did a couple rows and I was like, these are still US 4s, right? And they were like, just threw my phone on the ground. Yes, they are. So we have the correct needle size, the correct number of stitches. The kids are at a friend's house, so I'm going to see how much of this sleeve I can get done. We can do this. I've never done bottom-up sleeves before, and that's really what makes me nervous, because like my arms are super long, because I'm a giant, and so I really hope that I'm gonna like the length. It'll be fine. Hey, what's an impulsive sweater cast on if it's not this? Alright, it took me 35 minutes to finish the ribbing on this. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the other sleeve. I'm gonna knit them at the same time so that they're done at the same time. And I can move on from Sleeve Island in the middle of my project. Well, after 2 hours and 10 minutes, I finished the cuffs of both of my sleeves. That was a long time. I don't think I wanted to know how long that actually took me, but now I know. Brr. Just finished watching Project Hail Mary. Amaze. Tony is obsessed with Rocky just like the rest of us are. But anyway, during the movie I did this whole chart and then I did this half. So I did a decent bit while Rocky and Grace were saving the stars. Yay! Hello. So, I've done a lot. And shown you none. We're at a sweater. Isn't it? So cool. Oh, I just pulled a whole bunch of stitches off my needles. Yeah, so we have had so much rain lately. Fine, just give me the stitch. We've had so much rain lately that most days we've just been cozied up inside watching Disney movies in preparation for our Disney trip in a week and a half. So I've gotten a lot, obviously a lot, of knitting done. I have about 20 more rows until I start binding off. And the way this pattern, it's like the opposite of German short rows. So instead of like adding extra rows, I'm just like not even decreasing. I'm casting off in like bits. So that makes the back longer. So yeah, I have like 20 rows left before I do that. And then I make the collar. And then I'm done. So this sweater that was completely impulsive and seemed like it was doomed to fail from the start, because it's bottom up color work raglan, then I didn't gauge swatch. Seems like it might turn out all right. So yeah, it's not raining, so I'm sitting on the porch enjoying nature. The bees are out. I'm pretending that we don't have 87 chipmunks running around the yard. Even though they're so cute, but aren't they like really bad for something? And the birds are out. It's the perfect knitting afternoon. Yay! It's done. I love it. I finished it, today is Monday, June 1st. So I finished it on Saturday evening. It came off the needles and I blocked it. And I finished blocking overnight last night. And here I have it. It's perfect. It's oversized, it's cozy. It's everything I wanted this sweater to be. Especially like just the hearts. The hearts are perfect. I drew these all over my school notes. So it's got that hint of nostalgia that we all crave. So anyway, my sweater's done. And I could not be happier with it. So my impulsive decision worked out this time. Bye. Hello, Twinkle Toes. Yeah, it is a good morning. Are you having a good day? Did you sleep well? I'm glad to hear that. Do you want some coffee? No? That's okay. Bye, Twinkle Toes.